Hello, everyone, and welcome to the class. I am Mr. Banerjee. Today, we're going to look at something you hold in your hands almost every day. But maybe you've never really looked at it properly. Yes, we are going to take apart, piece by piece, this modern English textbook. So this is the book, Bliss, the English textbook for all our Class 10 students here in West Bengal. And on the surface, it looks simple enough, isn't it? You've got some stories, some poems, a few grammar exercises, a standard textbook. But is that all there is to it?
So that's the big question we're asking today. Forget about just the lessons and the marks for a moment. What is this book actually trying to teach you? What is the secret plan behind it all? Come on, let's open it up and see for ourselves.
All right, so here's our plan for this session. First, we'll look at the Bliss philosophy itself. Then, we'll dive into how it uses stories with a purpose. After that, it's grammar and context, and then crafting real-world writing. And finally, we will put it all together to understand what makes the complete English learner. Okay, let's start with part 1, the Bliss philosophy. You see, before we can understand what this book is doing, we have to understand why it even exists in the first place. And if you look very carefully, right in the forward, we find our first big clue. It says it right there. The theme is empathy and relationship. So you see, from page 1, this book is telling us it's not just about learning words and sentence structures. No, it's about feeling, it's about connecting with the characters, with the ideas, and with the whole world around you. And then there's this, the second big idea. The book is making a huge shift. It's moving away from the old style of just memorizing things. Instead, it's all about a child-centric, activity-based approach to learning. Now, child-centric, that sounds like a very big, complicated term, no? But it's actually very, very simple. It just means that you, the student, are the most important person in the classroom. The whole book is designed around you, to get you involved, to make you do things, not just sit there and listen. It's all about learning by doing. So we have the philosophy. Now let's move on and see how this actually works. How does the book take these big ideas and use them in the lessons? Well, it all starts with the stories. And believe me, these are stories with a very clear purpose. Just have a look at the contents page. It's amazing, really. You have R.K. Narayan from our own country, India. Then you have Ted Hughes from England, Lucy Maud Montgomery from Canada. It's like a trip around the world. It's a very special selection, chosen to show you all these different places, different voices, and different ways of writing. But listen carefully now. These stories, they are not just for fun. Oh no. In the Bliss system, every single story, every poem, it's a tool. Think of it like a special instrument designed for one job, to build up your reading and understanding skills. And this shows you the method perfectly. See here on the left, you've got a small part from R.K. Narayan's Father's Help. And then look to the right. Right away, you have questions. And they are not just any random questions. They are about the exact sentences you just finished reading. So you read something, and then immediately you have to apply what you understood. It's a fantastic system for learning. All right, now for everybody's favorite topic, grammar. But you'll see, the way Bliss handles it is very different. It's not about learning long lists of boring rules. No, it's about seeing how grammar works inside a real story. It's grammar in context. Just look at this, it's brilliant. To teach something like conjunctions, the book doesn't give you some silly sentence like the cat is on the mat. No, it uses this powerful emotional passage about Gandhiji's funeral. So while you're learning about, say, cumulative or adversative conjunctions, you're also connecting with a very important moment in our history. And because of that emotion, the grammar rule, it sticks in your head. It becomes memorable. Okay, so we've covered reading and grammar. What comes next? Naturally, it's writing. So how does this book get you ready to actually write things you might need to in real life?
Well, it uses a very clever 3-step method. It's like building something with blocks. Step 1, you look at a perfect model, a really good example. Step 2, you take it apart in your mind and see how it's made. And step 3, you use what you've learned to build your own. It's simple. See it, understand it, then do it.
So let's take a look. Here is step 1. The task is to learn how to write a notice. So what's the first thing the book does? It shows you a perfect one. See? A notice for a school music competition.
You can see the proper format, the kind of language to use, all the important details. It's all laid out for you.
And then, after you've studied that model, you get to step 3, the application. Now it's your turn. The book asks you to write your own notice, but for a different situation, a library book donation drive. So you see, you're not just copying the first one. You have to take the rules, the structure you just learned, and apply them to a brand new problem. It's very practical.
Okay, so let's recap. We've seen the main idea behind the book. We've seen how it uses stories, how it teaches grammar, and how it builds writing skills. We've looked at all the different pieces of the puzzle. But now, it's time to put them all together. Let's look at the final blueprint, the master plan that connects everything.
And where do we find this master plan? Well, the secret. It's been hiding in plain sight all along, right at the very back of the book, in the teacher's guidelines. This part reveals that nothing, absolutely nothing in this textbook is there by chance. Every lesson, every little exercise has a specific purpose. It's all part of a bigger plan.
And this is it, the master plan itself. This table, taken from the guidelines, shows exactly what you are expected to learn. Just look at the skills it's building, not just reading and writing, but listening and speaking. 4, count them, 4 different kinds of reading skills, all these real-world writing tasks like newspaper reports and letters, and of course, a whole set of grammar skills. Every single chapter in the book is carefully designed to help you master one or more of these things.
So here's the main point, the thing I really want you to take away from this. Bliss is not just a random collection of stories and exercises. No way. It is a complete, carefully designed system. Everything is connected. The stories, the grammar, the writing, it all works together for one big purpose, to help you learn English properly, in a modern way that actually involves you in the process. So I'll leave you with one final thought to take home. We've taken apart this textbook today and found something amazing inside, a really sophisticated machine for learning. Now, if this is the kind of thinking that goes into a standard textbook today, just imagine, what does that tell us about the future, about how all of you will be learning things tomorrow? Think about it. Thank you, class.